We have breaking news regarding crypto adoption in the United States. Let's go screen and explore the news. As always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. Emmer introduces legislation to prevent unilateral Fed control of a U.S. digital currency. So January 12th, Representative Tom Emmer put this in and said, hey, look, if we're going to do CBDCs, we don't want to do it like how China's doing. Rather than me kind of butcher his words, let's see what he has to say. Requiring users to open up an account at the Fed to access U.S. CBDC would put the Fed on an insidious path akin to China's digital authoritarianism. Think about that. China's CBDC is going to track every movement of spending. That is extreme control. Orwellian a little bit. And we're going to get to that Orwellian phrase because we have breaking news, and let's go to that. Yes, on the other side of the aisle, members of Congress introduce e-cash bill. The key takeaways to this, and let's read from the article. Congressional representatives introduced an e-cash bill. E-cash is meant to preserve privacy. Yes, unlike, yes, the Chinese or a true CBDC model, preserve privacy and operate without needing access to the internet. The second one, without needing access to the internet, would be huge. Why? Because it is all about diversity and inclusion, giving everyone the same financial opportunities out there. The bill is co-sponsored by Democrats, though the legislation appears to address certain concerns of Republican lawmakers. The Republican lawmakers, let's talk about Mr. Tom Emmer here. His big thing was, hey, we don't want total control like China. Can we get some privacy? Can we have a CBDC with privacy? Can we have a hybrid model? That's exactly what this talks about here. E-cash directives. Members of the U.S. House of Representatives are calling upon the Treasury to release a digital dollar rather than the nation's central bank. E-cash is meant to emulate physical dollars, which can be operated without the internet and which theoretically preserves privacy, unlike many CBDC currency proposals. The Treasury would coordinate with the necessary government agencies on the digital dollar, such as the Federal Reserve. This coordination would be conducted via the Digital Dollar Council, which the Treasury Secretary would head. Now, let's talk about, now we got to go big screen. So let's talk about why this is so big. Think about it, okay? So you had Tom Emmer over here, right? The Republican side on the right. And you had him propose a bill saying, hey, CBDCs, we like the idea, but we don't want the Chinese over control version. You have the Dems who said, hey, you know what? What about diversity and inclusion? Not everyone has access to the internet. It's true. I live very rurally. My brother lives very rurally. His internet is horrible DSL, while I've got awesome high-speed internet. So we don't have equal access when it comes to digital infrastructure. But you have the Dems over here saying, hey, you know what? Let's do a CBDC type project, but let's not have it done by the Fed. Let's have it done by the U.S. Treasury. Oh, see, so now what we're seeing here is both sides are starting to put their proposals out, obviously at the direction of the Biden executive order, and we're starting to have this pre-compromise going on. The compromise that you're seeing, both sides want it. And both sides want privacy respected for people. Now, I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent here and a little bit kind of a, kind of tongue-in-cheek thing here, but hear me out on this. Do you think maybe the reason the government wants privacy, a little bit more privacy than, say, a traditional CBDC project, is because maybe they don't want you knowing what they're using the money on? Okay, enough of that. But this is good for all of us crypto investors out there. Why? Because both sides of the aisle, everyone, both sides of the aisle now are putting proposals that are a lot closer to the end goal than what we thought. At the beginning of this whole phase, we thought we would have partisan politics on the right and partisan politics on the left. Depends on what side of the screen you're looking at. Partisan politics on the right, partisan politics on the left. We thought that they would just be button heads on this and we would see a huge political fight regarding it. But no, we're a lot closer together than what we think. Now, do either of these standalone bills have a chance to make it? Probably not. But you know what? This is a good start in the right direction coming from both sides of the aisle. And this is early on in the discovery project of CBDCs by the direction of President Biden. Now, if you're into cool, stellar stuff like this and crypto stuff like this, you're always welcome to click right here. And if you love adventure, hijinks, and getting out there and outdoors fun, you're always welcome to click right here and join the channel right here. That is our second channel, the Adventure Channel. Keeping it classy with the red stripe. All right, everyone, take care.